welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. The perfume industry has become a very lucrative business. I remember I was like maybe 3 or 4, and I had went over my aunt's house, and all across her dresser was these little cute glass bottles. And I asked her, what was it? And she said, oh, that's Auntie's cologne. She was hooked on Avon. Every week, faithfully, the Avon lady would come by, and my aunt would buy Avon. There was no space on the top of that dresser. And today, I have a daughter that's addicted, as we would say, to perfume. And a lot of people are. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we all want to smell good, right? Right. Keep that thought in mind. I want to read to you something. And it's about the most expensive bottle of perfume that was ever made. And it was made by DKNY. And it was called the Golden Delicious $1 Million Fragrance. And you said, wow, that's a long name. That says a lot. And it cost a lot. It actually cost $1 million. And it was just out of this world, as we would say. You Google that, and it will tell you why it costs $1 million, because the bottle had diamonds and sapphires and all of that. But that was the most expensive bottle of cologne ever made. Wow. I wonder how many people bought that. And once upon a time, cologne and perfume was basically for women. But now, the industry has just exploded even into the men. They want to smell good too. Well, have you ever been standing beside somebody and said, what's that I smell? You know you stink today. You would never, or I should say not say never, but rarely would you tell somebody that they stink. You would have to be really, really close and know a person to just outright tell them they stink. Well, if you're in sin, guess what? You stink. And that odor of sin is going up to God, and it doesn't smell good. It's a stench in his nose. Sin stinks. But we don't realize that. We put on all over, and we think we the bomb.com. We know we smell good. When we move around, we just leave a fragrance everywhere. And we're right. We do leave a fragrance everywhere we go. Either it's a foul odor in God's nostrils, or it's a sweet odor in his nostrils. So while you're spraying and patting and, what are we really covering up? Or are we covering up anything? Because there is nothing hid from God. And he smells you. What do you smell like?